Aloha! All right, welcome to the Christmas concert for Kula Waena. Before we begin, I just want to do a quick housekeeping. If you're going to be taking any videos or just no flash photography, that will be okay, but we're going to ask that you put that on silent so that's not going to disrupt any of our performers. If you do need to use the restroom, you may exit the back doors. The wahine is to your right and kane to your left. We ask that you do that when the bands are not playing, and again, to not disrupt our performers. In the event of emergency, we're all going to exit through those back doors out into the open area. All right, so before we begin, we would like to call up our band president, Junior, to do our kule.
Once again, mahalo for coming tonight to watch all of our performers. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this night, allowing us to have this event, for giving us the strength to be able to perform and all these rehearsals we've been doing for this concert. I just ask that you bless the rest of the night and all these people here. Mahalo. Amen.
All right, so, it's always exciting to come to our second concert because we can always see such, hopefully, you guys all hear tremendous growth in all the players. So, at the last concert, you heard that, they did little demonstrations, little snippets of songs, and then one song. And for this concert, this group has learned about 6 songs for this concert, ranging from grades half to grades 2. So what you heard in the first concert, they only did grade 0 to grade half. So again, hopefully you're going to hear the progression of what they've learned over the past 2 quarters. That being said, we do not have any paper programs, so I think about 5:40 you should have gotten a ping in an email. I sent you a link to the program, but also there are QR codes posted around the auditorium. You can go and get your camera, scan that, and you'll be able to follow along with us. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our Papa beginning band. Please enjoy. All right, so we had a very successful band camp this December, and again, that's when we got together to put some of these pieces together. Our next band camp is going to be for our 7th graders. That's going to be on January 19th and the 20th. 20th will be the concert for the sequel. We're on the 19th. I absolutely need Makua's support. So for this particular one, because we do not have any 8th grade Makua that usually always help us out, we're not able to do these type of activities without, again, parents to help with supervision. And so I'm looking for at least the minimum of 2 wahine and 2 kane to kokua on that night. So if you're available, I sent out a link to sign up Genius, so you can again, spend some time with us. I love when parents just show up and volunteer and get involved, because I like to get to know you. I like to talk story with you. I like to know what's going on in not only the kids' life, but the Ohana's life, because we're all one big Ohana, and it gets me to understand what we need to do to our program to help everyone. So again, find the opportunity. You can talk story with me, you can talk story with other parents, and that's really a great opportunity to learn and meet other people. So again, if you think you're available and you need some guidance, you can see me after the concert. I will walk you through the steps to getting volunteer cleared, but we're definitely going to need that. So again, on the 19th, January 19th, we're definitely going to need that. So again, celebrate Papahiku. The kids had a great time, they enjoyed it, and they did a lot of great work, and we want to be able to do that again. So I'll talk to some of you hopefully after, because you'll come and say, I 100% want a kokua. Okay? All right, moving along to our next song, Eagle Summit March. Please enjoy. All right. I do like the sound of my voice, but I like talking, because this is one of the few opportunities I actually get to just really explain to you what we do in the classroom, because we don't always have that opportunity. So not only is it of their performance, but also my opportunity to communicate with you guys about what happens in the band class. So I do want to bring some attention to one player in particular. This individual really stepped up. This completely new instrument, and it's very challenging for a beginner to kind of learn this. I'll just kind of take it. I got this song just so you can learn this instrument, and that was Ethan. So Ethan, please stand. He's playing drum set, first time. Yeah. And thank you. And I think it's always important to give, especially percussion, this opportunity to play things like a drum set, because they can probably use that in their life. Like if you're going to church and have a little rock band and you have a set, or mom and dad want to go and shalang-a-lang in the backyard and sing. Get them a little drum set and let them play. So there are always opportunities for parents to involve themselves in their kids' learning, and the best way is to have them play for you. And this is the perfect season. They don't know, but the perfect season, because it's Christmas time. Everyone loves singing carols. And that's a perfect opportunity. Hey, guys, grandma, people coming over for a party, go open that smart music, turn the accompaniment on, and play some songs for us, right? Let them share their skills and what they've learned with you. So encourage your child to do that. Every single one of them know how to use smart music. So basically, they have like a backup band to play along with them, and they can play some tunes for you. So please encourage them throughout the season that you guys are with Mohana. That's a really great way for them to put that into practice in real life. So please do that. Our final piece for our 7th grade band is all about that bass. Okay, so give us a few minutes. We're gonna transition over to our Papa Valo band. And I do that at the end so you guys have time to take some pictures. That's why I do those standings. So take pictures during that time. All right, so Papa Iku, let's switch out. So this is our Papa Valo band. So they're playing maybe about a year more than our beginning band. Just so you know that their music is about at a grade level 3. So again, as we talk about grade levels, is basically 0 and it goes to 6+. And so they're basically grade level 3 music. The last concert they played between grade levels 0 to 2. So again, progressing in their skills and their abilities. The first number is just a cool one. I just want to give you a little background on it. So this Better Slave is a funk piece. Everyone know that funky piece? Earth, Wind, and Fire? You guys all know that? Right, so in the 1960s, really, black musicians would really popularize this style, this funk. And so it's always super, cool and interesting for students to be able to play music like this and all types of music because they learn a little bit about the history of where this music comes from. So please enjoy Better Slave by J. Rod Hall. All right. So how many of you like boy bands? I don't know about any fans today. Don't be being embarrassed. Okay. So our next song is Best of the Boy Bands, arranged by Michael Brown. See if you can hear the following songs: Everybody by Backstreet's Back, Dynamite, I Want It That Way, What Makes You Beautiful, and I'll Be There. And throughout there we'll also have some solos, so make sure you spot them out as well. Please enjoy Best of the Boy Bands. put it back on the program when I was redoing the program to kind of move things around. And we actually have a little surprise piece for our Papa Valo band. So my surprise piece is basically we call sight reading. So the kids never seen the piece. I never really seen it either. And then I'm gonna just pass it out right now. I'm gonna give it a few minutes to kind of look through it. And basically what I'm trying to see, like in public, is did I do what I'm supposed to do? Did I teach what I'm supposed to teach? So basically, I'm looking at their literacy, right? Music literacy. Can they read the music? And so again, this is a slightly easier than what they have. So we have to kind of work on these pieces, but these should be kind of easy enough where they should be able to just kind of read it through. They don't have to really rehearse it. They have the skills to just sight read it. So that's what's going to be happening. So give us about a minute. I'm going to pass this out. They're going to have some opportunity to look through the pieces. They cannot ask me for any like rhythms, notes, anything. They can ask each other. They can be each other's resource. The only thing that I will do is when we start, I'll show them the tempo, and then I'll yell out rehearsal numbers, and that's it. And so we'll see how well they learn how to read music. So give us about a minute. So I don't do it very often, but because this is like a trip year, Canada, we're going to Canada, it's always good to do some of these types of things because sometimes at a festival, this is something they may participate in. So we want to prep these kids to have that experience because they do get sometimes, when we go to a festival, we get graded on sight reading. They want to see, again, music literacy. So, smile, enjoy. It may completely crumble apart. I might have to stop and restart, but that's just part of what happens. So it's not gonna happen, right, 8th graders? Oh, they're confident. Look at that. Okay. All right. Please enjoy "Christmas Race" by John Pasternak. So give us a few minutes. We're now going to go into our mass band, which is our combined 7th and 8th. So come on up, 7th graders. So we have two special ensembles tonight. I do want to bring attention, I don't think he's here tonight, but I do want to make sure I recognize. We have Mr. Wayne Kawakami. He comes in maybe once a week to work with the woodwinds as a woodwind specialist. So we're so fortunate because that really helped our woodwinds kind of progress a lot quicker by having that specialist come and work directly with them. So I do want to thank Mr. Wayne Kawakami. He was also the previous band director up at the high school, so many of you know him. But I also really want to thank our administration because, Dr. Cork really understands the importance of, getting these types of kupuna in with all their ike. I have only one person, but to bring in specialists, to bring in all these people is so special, and I'm very thankful that we have such a supportive administrator. I think she's here. Oh, right there. Everybody give her a hand. Thank you, Dr. Cork. Supporting us 100%. So this is our combined band, and so they had about 3 rehearsals to really put this together, but the camp was the first time they were really able to work with all the older kids, which is really nice. So I also want to make sure I thank Mr. Harris. He's here, our high school band director. Him and I are kind of the hip, and so we're always helping one another out. So they never leave the band program, right? When they're here, I follow them up there, and I make sure that we're continuously supporting the kids so that they can be as successful as they can be. So we always encourage, kids to continue all the way up through high school. Why? Because again, music and band, I think, is a very special thing that not everyone gets to experience. So number one, not many kids get to learn an instrument. And so I think that's also very special. And just the mindset, to have this, we call growth mindset, understanding that they're gonna make small little gains every day. And it might be very, very, very tiny, but the fact that they're pushing through, right, and they and they work hard to continuously improve, I think is a very important skill that many kids don't have that opportunity. So there's times they say, I don't know if I want to do it. As a parent, it's like, you're going to do it because you're going to learn and build these skills that are going to help them be successful when they get out into the world. Having these soft skills, having teamwork, collaboration, the ability to communicate. And I think the big one I tell them is learning how to have patience. That's why if you're in band, you'll never get divorced. Because you're gonna have patience. My wife and I, they're over here, but she's a patient lady. Because man, she's married to me. Oh my gosh, patience, patience. All right, so please enjoy. All right, so please enjoy our combined band. Is actually our Oboe ensemble. We're very fortunate that we actually have 4 oboists. When I got here, we had none. I think the first oboe I really made was Auli Paleka. I think I saw her sitting here. Yeah, but now she started, and now we have a nice incoming fresh group of oboes. So because they've been working with Mr. Kawakami, this is a great work for them to have a little bit extra to show what they've learned throughout the year. So oboes, please take it away. All right, now moving on to our flute ensemble. Take the stage, flute ensemble. So it's amusing, as we get to like smaller groups, it actually gets a lot harder because you're very exposed. And so ensemble it's not that it's easy, but it's easier to play because you're comfortable, right? You're part of that group. But again, as we get narrower, ensembles, and then of course, solos. And so again, that's something where we don't have a lot of time. That's why I asked you guys, that's the opportunity, right? Have them play for you at home as a soloist, and it gets in that experience as well. Another one is a great one, again, is church, right? If they can, most of them can open a book and they can kind of read that music because they show that they can sight read, so they can also play, hymnals. So, putting into practice, let them showcase their talents. All right, please now enjoy our 7th, 8th combined band. So last year, we had so much fun with Mr. Harris because he does such a great job at being our narrator. And so this person, Randall Standridge, wrote another, sequel, another to the body of this Santa the Barbarian theme. So tonight we're going to call Mr. Harris back up to narrate, and we're going to be performing Santa the Barbarian Snow Apocalypse. So give a hand for Mr. Harris, our narrator. This will be our final piece for the night. We're going to ask them, after the kids have to return all their, their uniforms and so forth. So please be sure, give them about 15 to 20 minutes. And please sign up with one of our EAs. We always want to make sure that our kids are safe. So please be sure we do that. But again, thank you all for attending. And please enjoy our last number. Mahalo. 20th is the beginning honor band, and then the 26th will be a Kamehameha Festival. Well, of course, more information will be sent out. It's already on the that list that I gave you. All of it should be there for the rest of the year. Again, thank you all very much. Have a Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho!